Do you remember the Simpsons episode when Marge gets a job at the nuclear power plant where Homer works? In one scene, Marge is dealing with some paperwork when Homer walks into her office and says it's time for lunch. Marge says she just needs a few more minutes to properly finish things up. Marge, Homer tut-tuts. Let's file this one under R, as in arrivederci. Homer rolls up the document, puts it in a pneumatic tube, and sends the tube down a chute in the wall. Where does it go? Marge asks. Don't worry, Homer responds. The tube will know what to do. The tube whooshes through the interior of the building like some Rube Goldberg contraption, zooms past the CEO's office, and ends up in a stream, along with dozens of other tubes filled with seemingly important documents that are being collected by a bunch of beavers constructing a dam. Now, this episode is from 1992. Pre-internet, pre-email, and for some of you, prehistoric. And yet the scene perfectly captures marketers trying to navigate the modern tech stack. They don't know what it is, they're not sure how it works, or what to do with it, but they're confident someone else has it all under control. Like Homer's tube to nowhere, many marketers seem to suffer from the set it and forget it syndrome when it comes to optimizing and integrating their tech stack. Now, optimizing and integrating the tech stack should, at least on paper, provide marketers with sharper and more detailed insights about how people feel about their brand and what their behaviors are about it. But MarTech always seems to be getting more and more complicated. Since 2011, the number of MarTech solutions has grown more than 6,600%, from just a few hundred to more than 10,000. The ongoing surge has created an environment in which the pace of change exceeds marketers' ability to adapt. The State of MarTech 2023 report, released by Cleve Touch and the University of Hampton, found that B2B marketers are below average when it comes to MarTech stack integration. The industry average is 39%, while B2B marketers sit at 27%. This is a function of many B2B companies being historically less marketing-oriented and behind the MarTech adoption curve. In an episode of the A&A Champions of Growth podcast last year, Jason Shirok, a partner at McKinsey & Company, said, as far as the big picture is concerned, chief marketers and IT leaders won't have a perfect union, but joint ownership of the MarTech stack, yoked by a unified and clear vision, is mission critical. So as things develop, one team doesn't feel left out of the process in any way. Shirok says that regardless of your marketing or budgeting strategy, a key mistake that a lot of companies make is looking upon MarTech as a project with a beginning, middle, and an end, rather than a product that is ongoing, ever-evolving, and scalable. Developing a MarTech roadmap will enable companies to create better sequencing for the long term, add more sophistication to the system, and uncover what's working when it comes to aligning marketing with corporate goals and objectives. Shirok also offers us some key building blocks to get the most out of your MarTech stack. 1. Data management. Take a 360-degree view of your customers and create an infrastructure to ingest data from multiple sources, clean, curate, and store the data to generate key insights to share with other departments. 2. Decisioning. Use analytics to understand the patterns and preferences of individual customers, which will help to inform content creation, design, and more personalized messaging. 3. Measurement. Constantly monitor the tech stack to see what's working or not throughout the process and determine how to create more clarity and boost consumer engagement. Building a better mousetrap is predicated on marketers being proactive about their MarTech stack and leaving their egos at the door when they're working in concert with their IT counterparts. As countless surveys show, it's critical that both sides come together, decide on who owns what are the most effective ways to get from A to B, and how success is defined. But whatever you do with your MarTech stack, don't leave it to the tubes to figure it out. For the A&A Champions of Growth podcast, I'm Matthew Schwartz.